Winners finals, same as Grands from last week, and Lint finally beat kind of his demon in Slox. Like Slox, I was on the PR panel for NYC, and both of these guys were eligible. I saw their set record. It was something like 39-1. It was insane. So to be able to beat him in 2 sets and win the tournament last week was definitely
impressive.
Great.
Yeah. If only I beat him, I'd be playing Slox right now.
Yeah.
Crouch cancel. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he dash attacks so much. Why don't I just crouch cancel? All right, I got this. On thumbs.
Yeah. Hopefully he comes next week so you can beat him.
No, hopefully he stays away. And I'd like the chance to beat him again, but you know.
Ooh, that was great SDI on the lasers from up throw from Slox. Lint had no possible follow-up from that. Did you see Ginger's tweet on how he thinks that pretty soon Falco's forward air or forward throw will be his only viable throw?
Yeah, because you can DI up on all the other ones, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see Ginger's poster.
You can SDI out of all the other ones because they have lasers.
Yeah. Because, well, if you DI all of them up, like if you DI the back throw up, you're getting out of it. If you DI the up throw up, you're getting out of it. And then the down throw is like slow enough that you could just always react and like do away.
DIing the up throw up isn't as good as just SDIing the lasers away, though.
No, you SDI the lasers up and away.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Yeah.
So first you go up, and then you like choose a direction from there. Pretty close. 36%.
Yeah. That forward air was so good. I feel like every move should have connected except for whatever move he did. Because Slox missed the tech. Ooh, nice regrab.
Yo, at least I bodied Scrub today, dude. Ooh.
Nice.
I suck. I'm so sad. You guys got me in the whirlwind of emotions. You didn't. There's no recuperation time for me right now.
It's okay. We all suck.
No, I suck the most. I have to be the best at sucking too.
Wow, strong two stock from Lint.
Yeah. I think Slox needs to. Well, Slox is not going to play the way I think he should, so there's no point in even saying it. Let's just see what we can learn from him. Lots of shields very close up. I think that's like, if you shield close to Falco when he has a laser near you, it's bad news bears.
Yeah.
Wow, that slide off drill? Ooh-wee.
Yeah, definitely. The whole shield thing, it's something so ingrained in your mind to like shield pressure, but Falco's pressure, the way it works, like, I mean, obviously if he like dares you or something, you should shield, but laser pressure, it's better to just take it and do something out of it.
Mm-hmm. That's been the biggest learning curve for me personally in this matchup.
It's something that you have to work on constantly. Like, when I was good against Falco, there was a point in my playing career when I was really good against Falco. It was because I was constantly playing Mr. GMO, the legend.
The legend. The youngest legend.
Except for
Secretly younger than me.
Oh, okay. And so I constantly had Falco practice, so I constantly like was figuring out stuff to do against Falco. And then like 6 months later, after I no longer had Falco practice, I was losing to all the Falcos. You know, it's one of those matchups you just need constant practice in.
Yeah, I can definitely agree. Ooh. Slox tried to close the casket on him. Yeah, he's really holding it down on Yoshi.
Also, yeah, I was going to say, one thing I really like about this is I don't think Falco's particularly good on Yoshi's. I think being able to get into Falco's face is really good.
I don't know, dude. I'm just very unsure of this stage. I actually think that Falco is an interesting character in that.
That's Death.
Oh,
nice tag.
Depending on the Falco themselves, Yoshi's or Dreamland is either his best stage.
I could see that.
I think like if we're speaking very generally, Battlefield is his best stage, but
but it shouldn't be.
It should. Well, that's what it should be. But like most Falcos, like either Dreamland or Yoshi's is their best stage.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So any aspiring Falco mains out there, someone's Falco, if you're like one of those Falcos, like let's say Scrub, right? I think Scrub is really, really good versus fast fallers, but not as good versus floaties.
I disagree with that.
I mean, it's not bad versus floaties. I just think he's much better versus fast fallers.
Yeah, he definitely is more proficient versus fast fallers, but I don't think he's a slouch in the slightest.
So here was what I was saying about him is that he makes upsets versus fast fallers, but generally he doesn't really get upset or upset floaties.
Okay.
Like he beats the ones he's supposed to beat, and he loses the ones he's supposed to lose to. Whereas fast fallers, it could go either way. It was amazing. But yeah, so let's say you're like that, and you're really good versus fast fallers, but you have a tough time versus floaties. There's only a few VODs of it, but just like last year, I think it was, during Genesis, or maybe it was Genesis 3 actually, Drugged Fox played Falco.
The Drugged Fox? I knew that's what you're going to bring into.
Falco is so good. And like, if you want to learn neutral as Falco, oh my god.
He has plenty of analysis videos too on his Falco.
Yeah, I was telling the new kids, like I was saying earlier in commentary, I sat with them for like an hour and a half. One thing I told them was, even though it's good to analyze on your own, one thing that I think is really good, especially now that we have it, is top player analysis.
Yeah.
And one I pointed to, because one of them was originally a Sheik main, was Armada's analysis of Plup versus Leffen at Genesis 4. Because I think Armada is really good at analysis because he's really easy to understand because he breaks everything down so well.
I find Armada and KJH to be very insightful. Drugged Fox is crazy because he's technically the most insightful of all the people doing it.
Sometimes it can be too much though.
It's so much. You watch a game on Yoshi's and you're like, okay, this analysis is an hour and a half, and it's like one game on Yoshi's.
Dude, yeah.
And you're just like, whoa, dude. Did you like analyze every frame?
Oh my god. So Slox messed up there. He didn't get the magnet from the Firefox, so Lint was just able to down air him there.
Wow, that was an amazing stock. Lint really controlling like the vertical air above, like all that space above Slox very well.
And that's really important as Falco because you hear a lot of Falcos complaining about like Fox's full hop, right?
Mm-hmm. Those were also really good lasers. He like shot the lasers, did a short hop down there to cover if Slox did a more like steep angle, I guess. I don't know which word works there. Like a more acute angle. If he did acute angle. But Slox was obtuse.
Yeah.
He got him with the bear afterwards.
One thing Lint's doing really well in this set, because I think this is one of Slox's greatest strengths, is he's trying his best to be in positions where when he has to tech, he doesn't tech on platforms. Slox, I think, is one of the best platform tech chasers in the world. He's so good at it.
So, dude, it's crazy. Like, I think I do some pretty unique things on platforms.
Sure.
And Slox saw me playing once. He just goes, "Oh wow, stolen." And then like 2 minutes later, he was like doing all of it, and I was like, "Oh, well, fuck." So he's just. I think that's where his. Like you can really see where his genius shows. It's like on his platform punishes. He's just a savant.
That was a great DI on the shine there.
Natural genius.
Hopefully, we don't. I really want to see this Fox go the entire tournament.
I mean, I'm Slox' biggest fan, so.
Dude, I don't know. He didn't come up to you and tell you that he had to do it for the fans when I started cheering for him at Omega.
I mean, fuck you. That's
He's
all
like,
I
couldn't let the fans down. He was playing against Long Island. I was like, I gotta root for Slox, man.
Oh,
Anthony is honorary Westchester. So is Tyler. Anthony and Tyler are Slox and Lint, by the way. I don't know. We have like 4 viewers. Everyone knows who they are. But if you're watching the VOD, yeah. Yeah, these two CT boys, them and Swift Base, they're all honorary Westchester to me.
Ooh! Yeah,
he tried to go for the extra angle.
It's just like when you do something super sick from the ledge and get it and like live and stuff, you kill yourself right afterwards. That's the either that, or
that was great.
Or you do the Leffen versus Armada ledge dash at Big House for.
Dude, so that last stock, Slox just like caught all of Lint's jumps before he could do anything, and ended up killing him for it. It was insane.
They're playing each other hell on the ground right now.
Yeah.
Slox is taking the air, the platforms a little bit more. He dipped. I think it was an accident, but dipped nonetheless, fam. Great bear. Wow.
Yeah, Slox is feeling himself. Slox is feeling himself for sure.
Oh my god, it would have been hilarious if he got him. Alright, I guess he still got him anyway. The 2-to-1 stocks. Clear like just stock lead too.
Yeah. Alright. This is...
Yo, what I will say, Lint throws out a lot of lasers in a good way, but his lasers are so predictable.
Yeah.
I can power shield like all of them if I really wanted to.
So one thing I just saw there was, if you noticed during that game, Slox read tech in on the platform pretty much every time, and then the very last second, Lint goes for a tech away, and Slox just wave dash downs and up smashes the tech away. So that's what I mean when I say I think he's like a really good platform tech chaser. Like, it looks like he's just constantly reading, but he's actually like doing like a bunch of reading and reacting.
Yeah, I think it's a very like New York thing to be this way, where it's like I don't know. I think a lot of other players play with like anticipation, where New York players play in the moment. They play optimally in the moment, as opposed to like optimal with like anticipation. I don't know. Anticipation
Slox is definitely an in the moment kind of player.
The Drug Fox shine back air.
Yeah, like you can just tell when Slox is playing well, because like he looks like he's having more fun with melee than usual. You know, there are like so many. Once you get to know players, there are so many little quirks that you can tell whether or not they're playing well.
Yeah.
Like Smuckers. The way I know Smuckers is playing well is if he's going for dumbass knees off stage to edge guard, he's playing so well that day because he's trusting himself. And his biggest issue, right now at least, is his mentality. So if he's doing that stuff, that means he's playing super well that day. But if he's not,
it's something you hear people talk about too. It's like oh, when X player is doing that, they just look so crispy, and like that means they're playing well. Like that's just it. I think Mango is one of those players where you could just like tell like the fluidity in his movement.
Oh yeah,
like,
definitely.
Whew.
I think it's like a comfort thing. Like you can tell when people are comfortable playing versus not comfortable playing.
Using wave dashes to get in like very easily. I think that's like
that dare was so good on the top platform to catch him like his head peeking out. Did you see that?
No, I didn't actually. What I have been noticing here though is like Slox's like wave dashes they're supreme. I think it comes from being such a platform player.
So Slox, what he started doing that I've noticed is he's crossing up Lint's shield a lot more, which has forced Lint to start going to the platforms, which is more of Slox's comfort level is when the Falco's running around rather than staying on